You see this 2p coin? This 2p coin is the most valuable 2p coin in the whole world. Abraham Lincoln himself took this coin to his grave. And after 500 years of searching and digging and excavating, blood, sweat and tears, we finally found this sacred coin. And I'm offering it to you. Now, this is a coin I picked out of my wallet, but that is not the point. The point is, I can have something worthless, but if I present it to you, if I communicate like it is worth $1 billion, that is what truly matters. See, perception is reality. You yourself, you have $1 million ideas in your head, but you communicate them like they're worth nothing. And this is a problem for your career, for your business, for your relationships. See, who am I? My name is Tion. I am a communications coach. I have helped professionals take back control of their career using communication, using more powerful techniques to become their best selves. And this video is no different. This is simple free training, but it can change your whole outlook on your communication. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 things to stop doing immediately to improve your communication. Before we get into it, if you would like to work with me to become an influential communicator, then click the link in the description and me or my team will reach out to you. On to the video. The first thing I'm going to talk about is something a lot of people do and they don't even realize. It's something when I tell people who I coach, they instantly recognize it. And it's so simple, but many don't realize they're doing it. Let me know if you've heard of it before. It is called the question inflection. Now, what the question inflection is our tone of voice when we ask a question. For example, me and you are having a conversation. I then ask you, how are you today? Or, did you go to the park today? Or, how was work today? How much money did you make? In every iteration of every question I ask, the tone stays the same. What is it? It starts off flat, and then it goes up as I ask the question. It goes up, hence the word inflection. Now, this tone of voice, I don't mind it when you're asking a question. For when you're asking a question, you are unsure, you want an answer. Where this is a detriment to your promotions is when you want to be taken seriously and you're still talking with question inflections. Let's say you're in an interview. One of the most common situations I hear the question inflection is when somebody introduces their name. Imagine if I hopped onto this video and I said, hi, my name is Tion. I'm a communications coach and I help people increase their power and influence through communication. I sound like a child, as opposed to how I normally speak. Hello, my name is Tion. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 things to stop doing immediately. The opposite of the question inflection is the question deflection. This is starting off your sentence medium and then ending it with a downward authoritative tone. This is especially powerful in meetings, in interviews, in public speaking, in pitches. Anytime you are the center of attention and you want to be taken more seriously. Make it a conscious effort to end your sentences with a downward tone. You will never hear a powerful speaker, Donald Trump, like him or hate him, Barack Obama, Andrew Tate. You will never hear them question themselves with their own tone. They either speak mid-level or they speak mid-level and go down towards the end of their sentences. Recap. Stop doing the question inflection when you want to be taken more seriously. Next thing I want to discuss. This is something a lot of people do, and again, they don't even realize. This is why it's a killer, a silent killer. It's to do with volume. So many people tend to trail off in volume towards the end of their sentence. This stems from a few reasons. Number 1, nervousness. Number 2, unconfidence. Number 3, not being sure. This is something that is easily fixable, but it destroys credibility. Does this sound familiar? Somebody is explaining what they did for today, or they're explaining their job title or their role, and they're speaking normally, yeah, so I'm a coordinator for a branch manager, and we do this, and then we do that as well, and then it gets a bit quieter and it goes down, and then they just end their sentence like that. Very unpowerful. What confident communicators do, and to get people listening to your ideas, they either start and end their sentence in the same volume, or they either increase their volume towards the end of their sentence. Why? Because when you rise your volume, people remember towards the end of what you said. So if you really want to create impact, rise your volume towards the end of your sentence. This is how you get people listening to your ideas. To recap, we have the question inflection and we have volume. If you're really feeling creative, why don't you try to combine them? Combine the question deflection and also increase your volume towards the end of your sentence. And on to number 3. Number 3 is something a lot of people do also. They end their sentences weak. And how do they do this? Not just with volume, but also with filler words. You may recognize filler words from some of my previous videos. And filler words are usually in the middle of sentences. However, people also add filler words towards the end of their sentence. Let me give you an example. Yeah, so I went to the park today and then I came back home and then, I just went back home. Or another common way is when somebody is asking a question. It would go like, did you close that deal? Or did you go to the park today? So leading on after the question. Say the question. Did the deal close? Yes or no? Did you go to the park today? Yes or no? Or did the deal close? Did you go to the park? Effective, short and blunt. Cut out the so's, the ums, the ahs towards the end of your sentence, and especially in the middle too. This has been 3 ways to be taken more seriously in meetings. If you add and cut these things out, you will be able to communicate with efficiency in your meetings. This is how you come across as a leader, even if you don't feel like one yet. My name is Tion. I help train high performers to communicate with influence. If you would like some help unlocking your inner voice, comment and I will reach out to you. And you can also click the link in the description. Thank you for your time.